officer. Everything cool, officer.
Give it to me. Yeah. No one's gonna show.
Hey, wait a minute.
Give it to me.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
They're yakking up there. Hey, what's happening? So, going off of my own rules, never trust a box from NIHAP, for legal reasons. I opened up the box yesterday, and which is good because I was able to chill this. NIHAP sent some pre-mixed Bloody Mary, so we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna try that one right there by Miles. And I also got another stocking of Spam mystery meat.
Oh, are we gonna break into the Spam too or something? Or is this like just a collection?
He would probably be happier knowing that I was actually eating it, but as of right now, it has been 100% if the world turns upside down stash over there on the shelf. So okay, right off the bat, it looks like Bloody Mary mix, which is always a plus. It's got some chunkies in it.
You should have probably had instructions on it shake well before opening.
And it weighs in at, what'd you say, 8%?
8% alcohol by volume.
So, those of you in California that haven't had math classes, that's 2% less than the Cutter water, which is pretty impressive. Smells like a Bloody Mary.
It's almost carbonated.
Ooh. Has a
bite to it.
A really almost sour.
Mm-hmm. It's almost carbonated.
Yeah, it kind of foams up
It's
a
like
little.
seltzer.
It's like seltzer Bloody Mary. Wow, that's a.
I mean, I can taste some heat in there. There's a lot of sour to it.
Oh my God. You know, it's almost reminding me
Pickle juice.
of the juice that's in this.
Whoa. Wow. Well, so when I was up at Costco the other day, I decided I'd grab this. Smells like olives.
It's a good thing.
Want a garlic? These are garlic jalapenos, so a little bit of each and each. Would you like one?
Mm-hmm. Not sure I want this though. Oh my God. It's almost like something went wrong. Oh, wow. NIHAP. That's an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Getting texts and I know it's not you. No. My mother. She has a new cell phone.
Should text her back. New phone. Who dis?
Who this? Who this shit? I'm gonna open up my snit. Castle Danger Cream Ale. On the list of perfect beers, in my world, it shows up there. Okay, seriously.
Well, you know, if you leave wine, if you open wine and then leave it in the bottle for a long time, it eventually becomes vinegar. That's kind of... I don't know. If this is supposed to be like that, something went wrong.
Yeah,
Not impressed. You almost see the freaking bubbles at the edge of it.
like I said, you give it a little tussle like this and it starts to... Is there a barn-on date on this stuff?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't tell me it's out of date.
Oh, my God.
Well, first off, it's from Oregon. That should have been our first warning.
Hang on a second, I gotta check on something over here. Yeah. Oh, I gotta pee. Oh, I'm peeing. Oh, yeah. While I was over there peeing, I finished my Bloody Mary.
Go over here and finish my Bloody Mary, too.
Okay, so, very festive night out. New York Rocks vodka, handcrafted. Let me just adios those for the time being. And Solid Bavarian dark vodka with double malt. I've never heard of either one of these. 25-day production time. Water softening method, filtronics. 3-time carbon platinum and silver filtration. Additional filtration with birch coal. And
This shit had either better or be orgasm in a bottle, or it's shit. With that many frickin' fancy words.
oh, you
like seriously, I should be able to drink this, and my wife should call and says, "Do you want cheesecake? I'm lactating." The olive's good though. The olive is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
We'll buy these again.
So does that mean some are garlic?
No.
And
They are double stuffed. That means each one
Ooh,
has a jalapeno and a chunk of garlic in it.
double stuffed. I think I saw that porn the other night.
One with 2 girls, 1 glass.
No. I don't know. It's vodka.
Didn't smell anything. Didn't hear anything.
Okay. Can you even legally have vodka in New York?
It isn't a gun, so I'm assuming so. Nice.
Well, for the fun of it, you want to try one of these and
Straight or with some of the
as a Bloody Mary.
as a Bloody Mary, yeah.
See, that's just it about vodka. I don't quite understand the whole concept.
Hang on a second before we get into this.
I'm drinking it straight. Well, this could be multiple fails. I better read some comments too. Missing out on the club was Rich. NIHAP running late. Cheers to the club. Yeah, I couldn't do the upload until after Locked and Loaded for the fact that I pay for the fastest Spectrum package that they have, and yet somehow I can't upload a video and do video chat at the same time. And Salty saying Naked Club. So first in is Ben N saying boom. Then Clyde saying here. Then Clyde saying Whiskey and Revolution for all. Which in this particular case, maybe we could have vodka stand in for whiskey.
Yeah, no.
Rather have whiskey?
And it's tradition. And I'm not on call and I'm not working and
Well, here, you want me to get some of these pesky firearms out of the way?
no, they're fine. I'm
Just for the record, I decided to put upper kit into the Beast today.
the cyber gun.
So, yeah, the cyber. It's Elon Musk stopped by and he dropped off the cyber gun. So, this would be a shooter. This would be a shooter now.
I would like to try that. That's got to be one.
I mean, it's like
Is that stainless steel or is that just
I'm assuming so.
stainless or? Well, let's see if it is magnetic stainless or not. It is magnetic, so it still could be stainless, but low-grade stainless.
Maybe the magnet's so powerful that you were sticking to the barrel. Or not. Hey, but that does give me a sight.
Until you shoot it, it comes back, whap! Hey, if we're going to do that, let's go get those trailer bagging up magnets with the tennis balls on them. I'm going to try that. I want to try this solid.
And then just for the record, I attempted to put that parts kit into this upper, and I have never experienced a cluster F. The sleeve that it came with didn't go into place and broke, so I had to extract it. The firing pin, the black sleeve at the very back of the slide was too big. And then I started having these thoughts that maybe this is a build kit for a 10mm, and the firing pin is too short, the extractor was way too short, the guide rod was way too short. The guide rod would not work in here because it was too fat to go through this hole. The firing pin was the black sleeve for the back was I ended up putting a different sleeve. The firing pin was too fat and got stuck in the tube too long. I couldn't get the back plate on because it wouldn't push in enough. So this is still partsless. Not a single piece worked right, and yet it wasn't a 10 millimeter because I tried to see if I could put it in there, and it was obviously not a 10 millimeter. Then I decided to I put both of the billet extractor and ejector in both of these GST9 kits. I went back and watched the video of us out at the shack last weekend with Jeremy and Caitlin, and both. There's no video of the black gun, but both of these guns had a decent ejection pattern. Then all of a sudden there was evidence that both ejected back into my face, so I just did those kits on both of them. So back out to the range for a confirmation. And through a unanimous decision between me and Miles, sorry, I didn't mean to muzzle sweep you, we decided to...
Did you clear that thing before you muzzle swept me?
Hang on. Yeah, it's good.
Hang on. Oh, okay.
Trust me, there is a libtard out there that would actually have an issue with being muzzle swept by a barrel. Me and Miles made an executive decision, and Miles has changed his purchase to the spiky one. So we're gonna leave this on the Justin fundraiser gun. So obviously I can't install it until I do the gas block and the handguard, and the handguard is on order. It should be here next week sometime. Which means if anybody is interested in purchasing the sorry, actually no, there's two of them. What did I do with the other one? Move this somewhere else for a moment here. If anybody is interested, there is two 30 cal brakes left, the 3-inch and the 4-inch in the 3/4 inch.
It's like we're standing next to each other, but we're holding a...
Yeah, you can touch tips. Okay. So
Let's put this somewhere where they're not going to get all full of Bloody Mary and vodka.
So, if anyone's interested, these are the last two that I have in my possession. Yeah, this was that kit, and I don't know if I don't know what the issue was. I checked the length of the guide rod, and it's the same as a actual Glock guide rod, but the plastic end, it was bigger than the hole in the slide. The firing pin was a no-go. The extractor or the extractor rod. The firing pin block, the little mushroom-looking thing in spring, that worked. Okay, so
Wash both sides stuff out of mine.
Okay, so
We're gonna do. Are we gonna do the whiskey first?
yeah,
Do you have a new bottle there?
it doesn't qualify.
Oh, it's E.
Well, Nancy. How about a little Duncan Taylor 10-year.
Sure.
What was the line on yours? 25?
We'll do the 50 with that.
50? Oof. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, well, after a week on call, a week off call, a week on call, and just being tired of working, I'm going to make sure that the boss can't call me tonight.
Sorry I didn't answer the phone he called. I was lit.
I tried, but it fell. Dropped the call.
I was lit like a forest fire, bitch.
Wrong pipe. Almost. Oh.
Yeah, I hate that when you, I've had some pretty smooth, whiskeys, and you get, especially if you throw it back fast, it goes where oxygen's supposed to go,
Yeah,
and
well-
not liquids.
Well, I tried to taste that one in the mouth there before I just slammed it and let it go down. And that was really smooth. Until I swallowed it wrong. And then I was not smooth. Whew.
Okay, so now you have your, obviously with the vodkas, if we're going to test something like that, it needs to be an unflavored. So
Well, this is unflavored. It is just...
it's really, really filtered. I think we should try that one. Poco says third. Fuck it first. Poco, I guess there's a delay before it gets listed on TV. El Tenda says howdy. Howdy. J-Dog is here at work. J-Dog, no, leave the one on Alice. The spike will break. Spike break will shred your bag. That and... you know, I just, Alice is Alice, and I think she's badass, so I'm good with leaving Alice the way she is.
We're going to go with the solid.
Poco, I put standard sights on my pistol. When I'm ready, I lift the gun slightly tilted using the rear sight and find the red dot.
I got to wipe this out a little bit better because I can still smell whiskey in it.
Poco says B4. B4 is a hit, and B4 is sunk. Okay, so if I don't write this shit
You
down,
can go with the full shot on
that's
this?
kind of me. Oh hell yeah! I'm going. I have no plans. I need a... Okay, in case I'm killed, I put it in the original whiskey review book. And Sharky should be proud of me because I'm actually writing this shit down. If I can find a... What in the hell did I do with my working pen? I don't know where the good one went. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Here we go. What are we gonna call this? It's gonna call this. I'm just gonna call this now. How's that for creative? So first on the kill board is Poco. By taking out the... I don't know what he took out. It's not the sub, it's the other one. Is that the cruiser or the...
Minesweeper?
Like, gouge your eyes out. I don't think there was a minesweeper.
Destroyer. It's got to be Destroyer. Because you have the...
You got a cruiser.
The sub.
Oh, the battleship. The
Sub.
carrier. The sub. Yeah. What you said. Is this
It is, yes, it is.
This is all ready to go?
It is all ready to go.
Smells good.
Yeah. You had decent thickness to it. And see the horseradish there floating in the breeze. It is. You know what? It isn't as sour as the last stuff was.
But it still has a sour to it.
Not bad though. No. That's because you didn't wash your glass out.
But I mean, am I missing something? It's really, really bland.
It's watery.
Like this is what Bloody Mary mix would be at the old folks' home, where they really went light on the sodium. I mean, I'm getting celery.
It's tomato water.
Oh, we were just like striking out today. Now, you didn't give me a full glass of mix, but you gave me a full shot.
Yep.
This vodka is very smooth because I'm not noticing it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, NIHAP so far.
Yeah, that's a 10 out of 10 vodka.
Did you actually watch him put vodka in my glass?
Oh yeah, there's vodka in that thing. In fact, you got like 54 milliliters.
No, I swear to God, I'm not getting anything for vodka.
Yep.
Wow. I guess all that okay.
They filtered out all the alcohol.
They filtered. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's excellent.
NIHAP says, your liver called and I'm trying to do you a favor. Rich says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up, and the normal flags. Blue Healer. Rich, the spike break is nice. Yeah, we liked it so much that...
You want to try one of these plain?
You're going to do it, aren't you?
Yeah, you want to try it plain?
Sure.
Ew, open the hanger. Ew.
Wow. We'll be here all week.
I'll just be here today. Probably going to get a comment on that too, thank God.
You know what? Those olives taste like olives. No,
They don't taste like fucking brine. That's the best part of it.
What's real discouraging is you get some olives that it's like eating a green apple, like almost so crisp. I have now had 2 of those in a row, and both of them are, I don't know if it's the ripeness or what, but that is a good olive. That's one of the better olives I've had up to this point in time.
Well, you know what's going to happen now. It'll be like 2 more bottles.
Did you get those at Costco?
I did get those at Costco.
Because I've never seen that brand before.
I will be buying another couple bottles of that and bringing it down here for stock.
No, those are tender and tasty.
And they don't taste like brine. You know, like you open a normal thing of olives, it's like, you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. Uh-huh.
Holy Christ.
You know, there's side boob and there's like sail. Like titty sails.
That gave me back problems. Those things are so big.
Rich. These are indeed strange fucking times we live in. Yes, they are. Oh, thanks for the segue. Rich. In case you missed Locked and Loaded last night, I'd just like a recap where I can speak more openly, because at least, unless YouTube is gonna rat me out. As you well know, iHeart refuses to take the Locked and Loaded show. Everybody else takes the Locked and Loaded show. iHeart says that I say the F-bomb too much, and so they passed on the show. iHeart purchased Spreaker last week. Locked and Loaded might be going bye-bye. Because they want to get rid of any bloggers, podcasters that swear, and they say that they want to get rid of any bloggers, podcasters that have rants. So in other words, they're saying that they disagree with my politics, and they might adios the show. John is already looking.
Wait. Now, I know these are private companies, but, I mean, people could have rants about anything. They could have rants about how olives don't taste like fucking olives, but these taste like olives. Karens. They can have rants about Karens. What rants are acceptable, what rants are unacceptable, right, Eric?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be mostly political based, or if you raise your voice and offend somebody at iHeart. Either way, I have Smile Money, and he has had some times where he has given me credit for this. I have tried to tone back on the vulgarities, but like John has given me free reign for a decade, it's my show and I can handle it the way I want. And unlike Jerry, I can actually put a sentence together and not have to have an F-bomb conveniently placed between every other to every third word. Sorry, Jerry, love you. Where's the case with the parts for the MMP?
No, you said it wrong. Where's the fucking case for the parts for the fucking MMP? There. Now he'll understand.
So, basically, it's just like Fag Book, You Screw, and Twatter, and all of these other socialist, communist, deep state cover for your fucking pathetic goddamn deep state. Freedom of speech is just out the window, and I will not be somebody I'm not just for the sake of them carrying my show. So if all of a sudden the show's gone, stay tuned over here, unless of course this channel's gone first, and then check with Captaindick Nozzle or Mr. 10mm Bullet or the Ebomi channel. If we have to find a different format, John's even considering building a web page where we can host our own stuff. Kind of like what Jay and his effing attorney were talking about maybe doing for us. But I'm sorry, I think it's utter bullshit that you can't have an opinion. You should not be our government is supposed to be afraid of us. Our founding fathers made that very clear. As soon as you fear the government, that's when they're tyrannical. And that's when you start to get stuff like this and you start voting from the rooftops. Because if you lose how many of our freedoms before you fucking sheep are willing to stand up and fight for what we used to have?
You know, Eric, I look at Reddit for funny shit and cat pics. But the number of assholes on that if you brought up riots, burning cities, Chaz chopped that shit in Portland, they're like, oh, well, that was just like a 2-block place, and like the whole city didn't burn down. Like they burned show me the proof that this happened. And it's like, it's on the news, and the news is trying to control the narrative, and they're still showing us this shit.
Talk to friends of the Brew Crew. Our own brothers dealing with living in Seattle and Oregon.
No, I am fuck.
Just being covered up. Oh, you know, my favorite, and I am Swear to God, I watched this happen, and you have to go like this. What? I watched this female reporter talking about we're mostly seeing peaceful protesting going on. Behind her is a fucking burning gas station. There is a burning building behind you, you dumb bitch.
It's like the prosecutor in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. Well, what was so important about that? It was a fire. It was on fire. Dude, at a point in time when somebody's property's on fire and somebody's going and trying to fucking protect it?
Well, that's one thing that Kyle did, is they lit a dumpster on fire and pushed it into a gas station. He was the one making sure that gas station wasn't lost.
Yeah, and imagine the injuries it could have, and the injuries and the property damage from a gas station blowing up.
Hey,
and not to mention the environmental damage, Eric.
See?
The environmental fucking damage. All that gasoline going up, all that carbon.
Those buildings that, like Seattle and Minneapolis, where's the environmentalist on all that? Personally, I have no problem saying this. I wish Kyle would have adiosed more of those peaceful protesters. You know, those felons.
You know what the difference between the COVID vaccine and Kyle Rittenhouse is?
Huh.
Kyle Rittenhouse's 3 shots were a hell of a lot more effective.
True story.
True story, it happened.
Rich says, I need to send you more Kroger red pepper pork cracklings, don't I? Well, maybe.
Did you eat them or did Marshall eat them?
Oh, Marshall did not get in. I don't think he got any of the Krogers. Oh, if he did, he got 1 or 2. But
especially the red pepper ones, you'd know from Sam.
Cobra, obviously, you need to build another AR that goes with the new Huber spike brake. Don't settle. Yes, but Cobra, as you already have learned, I think for a Justin, I'm going to have to talk to John. I don't know if this is going to be a special order deal or if he's going to add this to the lineup, but I'm here to tell you.
See that? How that is machined? That looks like all he did was he just took and he ran in a radius bit down. Either a radius bit or he programmed it to come in and cut a radius with a stop. And you could literally take, well, no, you could not because he does have the extra stock on the end of it. He has to leave extra stock on the end of it in order to be able to do so. And it looks like approximately a 1/4 inch of extra stock. So maybe he just drills 1 less hole in those.
No, he actually started off with more material. Oh, wait a second. The holes line up, but the length of the material is the same.
No. The holes do not line up, because if the holes line up, bam. Well, the material's the same, but he started the holes further back, so...
Oh, what has it got? You got 5.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Oh, see?
10, 12, 14,
This
15.
this hole is all the way where it's about to run out. There's your difference right there.
Yep, he just moved the programming back a 1/4 inch. Kudos to you, John. Simple solutions for simple...
I'm here to tell you right now, if you needed to use this as nothing but a weapon, I would not want you to rake this across any of my flesh.
No, that would...
It is a sharp son of a bitch.
Here, let me see this. Let me see. Oh yeah, fuck, that's pokey as fuck. Ow. Ow.
So he keeps doing it. You want to know what would really not feel good? I can't do that though. I'm wearing Mr. Holster's boots. Okay, small money. Top 20. Piss time during the night. Watch in the morning. Laugh out loud. Cobra says B4. And Cobra.
Before you say it, somebody already did it before you.
DC 63. When all is said and done, the history books are written. The truth will come to light. We'll all be gone, but nevertheless the truth will reveal itself. I sure hope so, but then again, look what they're doing right now in schools.
They're just erasing. I mean, some history is written by the victors, and there's some truth to history that maybe we don't know everything.
You smell that?
Does it smell like popcorn?
No, it smells like fish. Good God.
It smells like popcorn.
DC 63. Healthcare workers were heroes in the beginning. Now they're all pieces of shit because they won't get vaccinated? Give me a break. We'll all see what's going on here. A-holes. DC 63, let's be clear. Vaccinations are nothing more than a test of totalitarianism. It's all good about control in the name of safety. I believe we still have the best system in the world, and our third world branch of government, the courts, will eventually come through. They have to. I hope you're right. And yes, Jolson, she fully plans to appeal the bullshit. Wade, I was Superman. Turning 50 was my kryptonite. Mr. 27 says I'm turning 40 in a couple days. I feel like I have a little bit of that kryptonite already. Oh, you have no idea, Mr. 27. I felt great all the way up until about 53. This last year has been... I will happily trade some... Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll keep the sciatic, but... If I don't figure out this sciatic nerve soon, I'm going to go insane. Tardisius, I would put the new brake on the Red Ryder 200 shot range rifle. Zeus, the rubber eye cup on the FLIR scope is removable. Take the bugger off, it's in the way. Some hog hunters remove them to keep the steam off of the lenses.
Where is Zeus at?
Texas.
So, between you and me, Eric, so I signed up for this. I signed up for an organization called Wounded Warrior Guide Service. And in 2020, they had hog hunts and fishing and like I think the current one is like going on like right now is a waterfowl hunt in Missouri. But they have Texas hog hunts. They did 2 of them last year. I'm allowed to bring a chaperone.
Wade. Hey, Miles. Did you know Eric has brownies? How many can you eat in a minute?
I don't know, but I accept the challenge.
I shouldn't have brought the box up.
Where's the brownie? Are they
Christine.
brownies or?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know what? I don't know about brownies, but the den mother sure as hell, just.
DFC, the new brake would be perfect for the veteran build, in my opinion. DFC, or wherever I did with it. Absolutely, we agree. I think that's where it needs to be. So, officially...
That thing very well could be a violation of the Geneva Conventions.
Officially, like I've already said,
but...
Miles... Miles paid for most of it. John Huber donated the difference. Because we'd like to get John involved in any time we do a fundraiser. Definitely.
I like getting John involved anytime anything happens. Shit.
I like pizza.
I love lamb.
Salty. Early morning wood naked. Sharky. A true Navy flagpole. Okay, moving on. Steven, Jesse just got a 5.5-inch AR pistol. He then immediately asked how to buy a suppressor and ordered up a Yankee Hill Machine Turbo T2 5.56. The very next week, he asked if he knew of a good AR-10. I said no, but showed him that you don't lose but 300 or so feet per second going from a 16-inch to a 12-inch barrel in a 308. He said he'd decide that later, then asked about a 30 cal can, and once again, he bought another suppressor, the Yankee Hill Resonator R2. I'm a bad influence. I would really like to legally suppress a gun. I'll probably, Steve, I'll probably go in the direction of a pistol first, and I will take Jeremy's advice and get a can for a 45 ACP, because you can use that can for both a 10 and a 9mm. Granted, you probably gain a little bit of noise in a 9mm, but in the world of trying to save money, I would rather have one can that works on 3 platforms as opposed to begging my government 2 additional times. End of story.
Speaking of cans.
Yeah. Well done. EMT Rail fan, I pray for anyone that is focused to make forced to make this decision, one way or another, on the jab bullshit. I pray for anyone who loses their job and livelihood because of it, whether it's their choice or their employer's, has a better door open for them in the end. These businesses enforcing this bullshit are only shooting themselves in the foot by chasing great employees away. Oh, you know how many doctors and nurses Essentia lost? You know, they say they only had to fire 49 people. I know of one of them. But I call bullshit on that, honestly.
You know, I don't have I work for a small company, under 20 people. So requiring to get the jab is one thing. Now, I know that I have a coworker that is immunocompromised. He has medical issues that would keep him from being able to get it safely, right? I have another coworker who has a family member who cannot safely get the jab. So
Keep talking.
Are you getting the brownies? No.
You want brownies?
You know what? There is a 1-minute challenge there.
Okay.
All right. So while he's gone, I'm going to sneak in here and read some comments. I'm going to map this up. Mr. Mark Mac 85, intro babe. So very nice. Thank you. Glad you like it. You like it? We are glad you like it. Also, we need to move this along because Eric is notoriously slow when he gets this. And I've distracted him. Also, Mr. Mark Mac 85, Alice has already mated to the one she has. Why would you break up love? LOL. Joseph D. 27, Mr. 27, 35th. Mr. 27. Ooh, a Pomi 1000. Also, Joseph 27, Mr. 27. Nice intro, babe. With the old boobs emoji. Joseph 27, you named your rifle after a libtard. Eric, did you name your rifle after a libtard?
No, I named my rifle after a badass character portrayed by a libtard.
Which was what? Oh, that's right. That is
Mila Jovovich.
Mia Jovovich in the
Resident Evil.
Resident
series.
Evil. So, yep. Mr. 27, he is with Christine. Christine thanks you. Eric thanks you. Mr. 27, the shots are creating the unicorn virus variants. I don't know. Personally, I think that all these variants are just shit that China cooked up. And they're sending them shit they know they can get away with, releasing them to now that the cat's out of the bag. Now, are these special brownies or regular brownies? Or do we not know?
No, well, they're not special. If you're asking me about special, no, they were not dropped off by Matt.
Oh. So some work actually went into them.
I was about to confirm with you how many I've eaten and not had any ill effects. This was an unopened container. So there's 6. I have personally eaten 4 of them. So we have 8.
So the question is, do I? Well, I'm not going to unwrap this if I don't eat it in a minute. Then.
Well, if you want, I could be unwrapping to.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. You know how many I can eat in a minute? These look so damn good. I can only eat 1 in a minute because I'm going to fucking enjoy this. There is a point where eating food at speed is one thing. You know, being able to squish this brownie a little bit, it is the perfect texture, Eric.
You know what I did with them? I've eaten
them.
I've eaten 2 on their own, but Christine bought some vanilla ice cream, and I love mashing up a brownie in ice cream.
Where's the ice cream?
Back upstairs. Back upstairs I go.
Really? Seriously?
No. Oh, we're going to start mixing alcohol with ice cream?
We're mixing it with brownies, so. Now, if somebody were to send brownies specifically for the challenge, I would not drink that night because that would be dangerous to mix alcohol and brownies. And I would need a 5-gallon pail handy to handle the aftermath. Yeah, this is definitely a. You can't eat this shit. You can't like frickin' food challenge eat this stuff. This is too good.
Hang on.
All right. Can I continue?
Yeah.
Sharky, that 3-minute brew review plus the hour to get through the rest was a pretty accurate prediction for this brew review's runtime. Yes, it was. Sharky also says that spiky break would look good on Alice. But on the other hand, the spikes might eat through the bag she sleeps in at times rather fast. Hey, can we make like a cover for this?
Good.
We'll get some flats. We'll get some square stock that measures up to this, and we'll just get some dip it and make a safety cap for it. A shoot-through safety cap. Sharky also a blonde brew babe leaning against the blue van. A little bit of alliteration there. Nice. Keep her in rotation, please. And Sharky yet again. Well, YouTube just ate a long comment just stating facts that it took us humans about 180 years to beat the smallpox virus. Guess now even medical facts mainstream media believes they aren't worthy of a comment. Sharky, E4, making sure. Where are we at? E4 is a miss. And even more Sharky. You need more of those pork rinds. Those big Irish puppy eyes sold it. And Sharky, it looks like Sharky's got his last comment in the run. Oh, I wonder what's in the oven too. I'll bet you it's some nice ass buns. We almost got a spit take, gentlemen.
Sharky.
We almost got a spit take, gentlemen. You need to time this better.
Bloody Mary out the nose. Not doing it.
Yeah. What if you got an olive stuck in your nostril?
Oh, like in Total
Recall, yeah.
Total Recall.
That would have been great, and like if they'd done like a scary movie redo of that, you know, like where they put the skid in, and he's like, "Oh, and all of it."
Ooh, personal fave.
SH outro cushions. Oh yeah. Eric, I'm gonna hand you over to Smile Money. Smile Money over to you.
Lucky me. Sorry, I used up the last of that, but I brought this over. I don't remember what it was open, but I don't think we have not reviewed this. Classic.
You know what? Now that I've had chocolate, that's a no-go.
Did I mention how much I like this? David Brown for a plastic gun. Those of you keeping track, anyone interested, NIHAP, the runner arms connector, I put that in here, and it is definitely, I did not put this on the trigger scale, but it definitely cleaned up this trigger a little bit. I did not put anything in the black one because I don't know. There's just something that I like about that trigger. It fought me so much to work, and after completing the deal, but this one obviously it's a Glock, so it's got. Oops, sorry, too much, too far, too soon. It has your normal take up. There's a little bit of creep right there. And it's just got a really decent little wall to it. So this guy is an optics carry possibility. I have decided that when I can afford it, I am gonna do the Hullison on the Smith & Wesson, but I'm not planning on carrying it. I just want that to be a shooter. It's just such a pleasurable gun to shoot.
Hey Eric, before we go any further, I made a promise, or I made a statement on the last brew review I was on, that if somebody watched the review to that point in time, $20. And if I remember right, somebody said that it needs to go in the bug out bag.
Smile Money.
Smile Money? Goes towards the bug out bag, sir.
I'm gonna put this in with the AR-10 for right now, just because I'm not putting this in the bug out bag right now. If I put that in the bug out bag, it could possibly get lost. But I'll put it with the AR-10, and I gotta find an envelope or something that I can put that in.
That's one thing though. Is if something goes with Eric, there's 100% trust there. That if you need to trust someone, Eric would be number one on my list.
See, here's what I think is funny about being accused of this, that, and the other thing.
Who the fuck accused you of shit but being honest?
I won't mention his name, but over the years, probably the number one thing you'd hear is don't bother getting involved with one of Eric's rifle giveaways because they always go to his friends.
That's because his friends are the ones that put the most money in.
But
I don't want to get involved because I'm your neighbor and shit. I couldn't get to come over and enjoy all this shit for free without putting money in.
Probably the only one that I would say looks suspicious. And I fought her for years. Samantha. She said, let me get this straight. I cannot donate money, help one of your causes, because if I win, it just looks like you set it all up. She goes, that's bullshit. If I want to be able to help out and whatever, you know, I'm putting money towards this. If I win, I win. If not, she goes, it goes for a veterans cause or whatever the cause might be. And she did end up winning an AR pistol. The thing is she never even shot it, and then turned around and she gave it back to me, and ended up selling it for her, which, whatever. But the thing is if you want to go down the line and tell me everybody that has ever won one of our rifle giveaways, off the top of my head, I had heard the name Stalker Steve. I had never interacted with him, and I didn't know him from the phrase from Adam. After Steve won, I look so forward to the day that I can meet Steve in person and shake his hand. Mm-hmm. Now the biggest one, and this is anybody that has ever said, don't bother entering one of Eric's giveaways because he just sets it up for his friends to win. Go fuck yourself to fucking hell. One of my personal favorites is John Solar. I did not know who John Solar was, and I didn't even want John to win. It was a rifle giveaway that we did, and there was only 2 people deciding who the winner was, me and NIHAP. Mm-hmm. I told NIHAP that I wanted Evil Neil to win, and thankfully, NIHAP, talk about changing the course of a person's life. He said, you want Neil to win because Neil is a friend of yours. But the whole premise for our giveaway, if you watch this guy's video, John Solar 283, whoever the fuck he is, you will understand that he is the true winner. If you are so headstrong on this, I will give you Evil Neil. But if you truly watch the video and you come to the conclusion that the true winner, the true person that deserves to win this because of his answer in his video, if we pick John Solar, I'll help you down the road. We'll build a rifle for Neil. It doesn't have to have any fanfare. You know, if people knew how many rifles we have truly set up with people over the years, that there's been no video, because it wasn't about that. It was about patriotism. It was about putting an AR-15 in another true patriot's hands. In the event that the world turns upside down, camaraderie, we have someone else that's going to help put down a tyrannical government, sidestep. So I watched John's video again, and I was like, I have to admit, we were doing a veteran-based thing. John was a veteran. The long story short, we ended up giving the rifle to John, and here we are, a decade later, and one of the people that I finally knocked off my bucket list of saying, if I do not get to shake John's hand in person before I die, life will have been a subtle disappointment. Mm-hmm. And I got to spend a week living at John's house.
Now the question is, can we get John here?
That is going to be much more difficult.
John and someone and his son.
And Rhett.
Yep, John and his son. It would be nice to be able to take and say, hey, you know what? For those people who don't have a chance to live next to Eric, this man is probably one of the greatest people on the face of the earth today because of how he treats people. Eric, don't sit there and fucking doubt me. The people that I've met because they were your friends who treat me like I'm their friend, and they don't know me, but you treat me with decency. You know, that's a huge thing. It's everybody I've met by being your neighbor has been a person that I would personally, if I had the opportunity to reach out and help without totally putting myself out, I would, without even thinking about it. And so there is that. But
here, the thing is if like the year that we had almost 50 people here, I can honestly say in all the years that we have done our shoots, there has been one person on the disinvite list, and other than that, it has just been such like-minded thinkers. You're talking about people that if the world turned upside down, I went from feeling like I was one guy in Minnesota to I have family all over the United States. And the amount of stuff that these guys do for each other on almost a daily basis, it's honestly incredible. I'm more than happy to pick on Christine all the time. That day that I got unemployed due to the fact that the second biggest piece of shit loser president in American history, the biggest racist ever, Obama. And I'm sitting at home, bored off my ass, and I decided to do a video because of Pete at the Armory channel. And she comes home, "What'd you do today?" "Well, I cleaned up the backyard like you asked, and I took care of this, and then I made a video and I uploaded it to my YouTube channel." "Well, what do you think you're ever going to get out of that?" Boom! Christine, go fucking sit down. Right now. She is upstairs
On her own YouTube channel,
on her own blog rate or podcast show, and she does 2 and I do 1. And after iHeart asks me to exit left stage, she'll still be gone. But yeah, it's been an experience I would never give up. The kind of camaraderie, that whole, like what Travis went through. They thought they'd never see their Travis's parents thought they'd never see their son again. You're gonna wait, let me get this straight. You're gonna get on an airplane and go visit people in Minnesota that you met on the internet? Bye, Travis. We're never gonna see you again. Yeah, it's no.
So anybody who watches the channel, if you get a chance to travel to Eric's house. Well, first off, okay it with him and Christine but
ding dong. What the fuck?
These are 2 of the most fabulous people I have met in the world. And if Eric needs something, and I can help him out with it. Eric's pretty self-sufficient in the first place. Eric has a lot of other people that would do the exact same thing I would for him. And if it came up that somebody else in Eric's circle says, "I really need help," I would throw down and I would help.
Yeah, we try.
And I don't care if I know him or not. If Eric says I need help, well, guess what? Let me grab my fucking cape because we're going to go do some superhero shit.
Oh, look. Smile money, smile money, smile money. Oh, shit, smile money's on the last of the... Okay, here we go. Smile money. Hands over ears. La, 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 la. Smile money. Smallpox was a virus. Smile money. Polio was a virus. Obama was a fucking virus.
Oh, you fucking beat me to it. I was going to wait until you did the last one. I was like, liberalism is a virus. You fucking beat... See? What the fuck, Eric?
Sorry. Smile money. Measles is a virus. Whooping cough is a virus. Okay, so your point is?
They're all viruses we beat. We'll beat this. And it took time, and it took a hell of a lot more research and study than the current vaccine has taken. And the only reason why I've taken it is because the alternative of just getting sick or getting dead is one that I got a kid I got to deal with. Make sure he makes it into adulthood, and that's why.
Wow. 1 hour and 8 minutes, and there's only 2 people in the club. But before we do that, we should probably also discuss this.
You know what? That was actually pretty good. It was a little watery, But if you mix that with 50-50 V8, it would.
Oh no, this has potential. This does have potential.
That with a V8, even just a regular V8 to give it a little more tomato kick.
On the other hand, though, we've had some pretty damn good stuff, so there's no need to ever have another one of these.
Yes.
Just being fair, though, on the scale, I'd probably give that a 5, mainly because it needs so much help, and we've had so many other things.
And the dry fly, that would be like on a 2 or 3.
We have,
Because
see, I think I don't know, what worries me, Cobra, well, is that dented? Or that like that?
that's like that. That is.
Ooh, thank God, Cobra. But me and Miles found this.
Oh, that's not been opened.
We found it cracked. It was leaking, but it hasn't had its cherry popped. So
If it was leaking, that means shit can get out, shit can get in.
I'm not sure I like the smell of that. It's reminding me of ketchup.
No, that's not so bad.
Well, you know, there's a reason we add vodka to this.
So you don't give a shit.
So it kills anything. Now, I know I could go down to Super One and pick this up.
Did this one come in the mail, or did this one get bought?
This one was shipped here.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just not sure about that, how long it was open part.
That's what would worry me, is the fact that if it was leaking when you opened it.
Well, it was sitting at a weird angle on the refrigerator. No, you went to shake it and went, it's open.
No, I didn't do that. That had to have been Matt.
Oh, he wouldn't be touching this stuff. He hasn't participated.
I don't remember doing that.
I have only shared the Bloody Mary with you, not Matt.
We're bloody brothers.
I know. Not to sound all like gay and stuff, but no.
That would definitely be gay, though.
I don't even know if Matt even likes Bloody Marys, but this was our thing, so I have. Now, the one I am interested in, and I'm not going to, part of the point of this was to break them up and do as many different things and have some material, is the one that you picked out, that Remedy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, this was Zing Zang. This was just a Jeremy thing. This was the last of the Zing Zang. And Jeremy, I will give you this. Undoctored. I would put the Zing Zang in a decent one to grab your vodka and enjoy. Hey, instead of a beef stick, we could have had a Spam stick.
I was thinking that too. Oh my God.
Oh, and me and Dave went to the gun show down at the deck, and he
is that a shot glass?
Yes. He picked me up this, and I said, because this came from our buddy Craig, the Zen Master FFL. If you need something, let me know. And I'm like, so what did he charge you for that? And he's like, no, he just gave it to me. And then you gave it to me? Uh-huh. Yeah, I wouldn't have given you shit if I had to pay for it.
Thanks, Dave.
So in my shot glasses, I have the Warthog round.
Oh, no, is that a Warthog round or a 2? No, that's not a Warthog round. That's a 203.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Warthog is over there.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Is that a actual Warthog round?
Well, yes and no. It is.
I mean, it is a training round?
What happens when you do this? That is whiskey in it. It's a shot glass. Or
a flask.
A flask. I don't remember what's in it, though. I don't remember what I put in there. But Stalker Steve gave me that. No, these are the Warthog rounds. It's
No,
just
that's
been cut. It's been cut back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let's see.
Because
it's been cut down.
Because that one is filled with more of them. Stalker Steve sent me that whole display.
That is cool. Actually, yeah, that's the Warthog round. Drop the phaser here.
Oh, my main spoon dropped. And the other one that I still think is pretty badass is DRG Manufacturing, White Label Armory, made the brake shot glass.
Oh, that's fucking cool as shit. It's dirty as shit.
Well, it's been a display item for quite a while.
I'm still gonna say the coolest shot glass ever is the graduated cylinder shot glass. Thanks, Salty Shellback.
Okay, let's read our shit and get out of here before we're not doing bad. Again, it's a Saturday. I could give a shit. You didn't have to watch the whole thing, Sharky. Oh, I never did get the final updates on what he was cooking today. No, but it started off looking really good. When the Sugar Snap peas came out, Salty Shellback, naked bike riding naked club.
Oh, speaking of cooking, the wife made chili, and she makes it with she actually puts hot dogs in the fucking chili. Dude, it's actually fucking hot dogs and chili is good.
You know,
They're not shit hot dogs. They're the all beef hot dogs.
You know, it'd be best, but we can't get
Breast
them
milk?
around here. Yeah, breast milk is the red snappas from Maine in chili. Oh my god!
Well, we have a source to send them to us, don't we?
Yeah, I'm just not sure I can afford them. It was the I've normally you go to the store and the reason you're getting a hot dog for your kids is because the entire meal with beans and some kind of
Buns
vegetable and buns is like a $5 deal
For everybody.
Yeah. The red snappers are like $30 a pound or something.
Oh, I'll sponsor that though.
They're insane. Before I forget, at the gun show today, I purchased an authentic drop leg holster to go with the rest of the rig that I got from John Solar, and this one actually was through
how universal this fucker is.
Through a serving. Well, I know that he personally carried a Beretta.
Yeah, not M9 9mm. That's the standard of.
It would not fall out of there.
No.
You'd have to reset the straps and stuff.
No.
But I got a very good deal on it. It came with two mag pouches.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's a surprise. John Solar did not. Did this go to the lanyard on the pistol?
Yes, and that should have had a small brass quick snap on it.
Now what's this? Is this an extension for the drop leg?
This goes around your belt so that it is easily able to be kept at leg length.
Okay, that's good. So basically they put two of those on there, so you get the length that you would maybe want. Like you could take that off and have that around your belt?
Yes.
If you wanted it to be higher?
So
I like that length though, because that's like right where your hand
So now
is.
when you get inside of a Humvee and your leg comes up like that, it also provides a greater degree of flexibility. And you don't want that thing sitting right up here because that's right in your seatbelt. Mm-hmm. Like if you're, especially in like the driver's seat of a Humvee, you don't have a lot of room in the first place. Getting that down low like that gives you a degree of flexibility to get in and out of the vehicle. Or in the tank if you're standing in the hatch, as much as you can get low in the hatch.
Well, I just thought it was cool because it's.
I personally preferred the shoulder holster. Take and put the armor on, and then just take that and grab that stuff and flop it outside the armor, and everything stayed there. I think I still have my holster for my rack too that I bought.
Is it a shoulder rig?
It's a shoulder rig. If I get myself an M9 9mm fillet, I would be a happy son of a bitch.
Well, it's funny. I went to a gun show today, and I only held one gun. Craig brought his damn Beretta. Joey, just like Joey's, threaded barrel,
Mm-hmm.
desert tan. It's the military, the one that Beretta made.
M9 9mm.
And it comes in the ammo can. So you get it comes in an ammo can. I think it comes with 2 mags.
So my second tour in Iraq, just real quick, funny anecdote here. Second tour in Iraq, I'm sitting there in our on our little pad, as it was, where each company would roughly have a group of trailers. I'm in there, and I go in to brush my teeth, and I'm brushing my teeth. Like, over there's this other dude brushing his teeth, and we're looking at each other like this, going like... Finally, I know you, from somewhere. He said, I know you too. We started going through it. He was in Aberdeen Proving Grounds in 1995. The rooms were one here, and then you had like a closet there, or you had 3 rooms there, or whatever. And in our little cubby there, I was in this room, and he was in this room across from me. And he was in the armorer program, and I was in the machinist program. And that was in 95. And I was there in 2005, 10 years later. And this dude's like, blah, and he's talking, and he's like, hey man, you need anything for your 9mm? He dropped me off a set of laser grips, like a couple days later on my doorstep.
Wow.
And people are like, well, how the fuck do you get those? I guess I know people.
It's cool to have a decade later.
Yep.
Last comment, and I just refreshed, so this isn't standing, and then we're out of here. Steve Hobson Led says, heart on club.
Ooh.
Heart on. He's got a heart on. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Holy shit, we got a mess.
Okay, cheers guys, and more than likely I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, maybe, because I have to, because of the gun show today, the Walmart and Superior Meats run got moved to tomorrow, so I might be able to swing into Keyport and see if they have anything worth reviewing, because right now we're down to vodka. That'd be a short review.
We could review more blue.
Hey! Just keep on, could review that.
Oh, we do have one more. We have the cherry stout.
This is true. Cheers.